Have you ever met someone whose life looks absolutely perfect, but somehow it doesn't feel real? You keep wondering why. They always seem successful, happy, confident, and admired, yet behind the carefully chosen photos, polished words, and constant need to impress, there may be a very different story. Psychology says that living a fake life is rarely about confidence. More often, it's a way of hiding deep insecurities, seeking approval, or escaping the fear of being judged. In this video, I'll uncover the hidden psychological reasons why some people pretend to be someone they're not, and what it secretly costs them. Make sure you stay until the end, because the final reason explains why living a fake life can become a trap that's incredibly difficult to escape. 1. Insecurity. One of the biggest reasons people live a fake life is insecurity. Deep down, they may believe they aren't good enough as they are. Instead of accepting their flaws, they create an image that appears more successful, attractive, wealthy, or confident than reality because they feel that's what people actually want to see. Psychology shows that people with low self-esteem often seek external approval to fill an internal emptiness. The compliments and admiration they receive can provide temporary relief, but they don't solve the real problem. Because their confidence depends on what others think, they feel pressured to keep up the act. Over time, pretending becomes exhausting, and they may even lose touch with their true identity. True confidence doesn't come from impressing others, it comes from accepting who you really are. 2. Social comparison. Another powerful reason why people live a fake life is constant social comparison. Humans naturally compare themselves to others, but social media has made this habit stronger than it could ever sound. Every day, people are exposed to carefully edited photos, luxury lifestyles, career achievements, and seemingly perfect relationships. After seeing these highlights, some begin to feel that their own lives aren't good enough. Instead of appreciating their personal journey, they try to imitate what they believe success should look like. Psychology calls this upward social comparison, where people measure themselves against those they perceive as better off. The result is often pressure to appear happier, richer, or more accomplished than they truly are. In trying to keep up with others, they slowly lose sight of what genuinely makes them happy. 3. Fear of rejection. For many people, living a fake life is driven by a deep fear of rejection. They worry that if others see their real personality, struggles, or imperfections, they won't be accepted or valued or regarded. To avoid this, they create a version of themselves they believe people will admire. Psychology says that this fear often develops from past experiences of criticism, bullying, or feeling ignored. While the fake image may attract attention and approval, it also creates emotional distance. Others connect with the mask, not the real person behind it. Over time, this can lead to loneliness, anxiety, and the constant pressure to maintain appearances. Genuine relationships are built on honesty, not perfection, and true acceptance begins when people allow themselves to be seen as they really are. Validation addiction. Another deep reason why people live a fake life is their addiction to validation. Every compliment, like, comment, or expression of admiration can trigger a temporary emotional reward, making them feel important and accepted. Over time, they may begin to depend on this external approval instead of developing genuine self-worth. Psychology suggests that when self-esteem is built on other people's opinions, the need for validation can become difficult to break. This often leads people to exaggerate their achievements, hide their struggles, or present a perfect image that doesn't reflect reality. The more praise they receive, the more pressure they feel to maintain the illusion. Eventually, they stop living for themselves and start living for applause, forgetting that lasting confidence comes from within, not from constant approval. Identity confusion. Sometimes people live a fake life because they no longer know who they truly are. They have lost it. When someone spends years trying to impress others, follow trends, or meet society's expectations, they can slowly lose connection with their own values and desires. Psychology refers to this struggle as identity confusion, where a person feels uncertain about their beliefs, goals, and sense of self.
They may copy the personalities, lifestyles, or opinions of others because they are searching for a version of themselves that feels accepted. The problem is that a borrowed identity can never create real fulfillment. Eventually, the gap between who they appear to be and who they truly are becomes emotionally exhausting. A meaningful life begins when people stop performing and start discovering their authentic selves. Fear of failure. Another hidden reason people create a fake life is the fear of failure. Some people are afraid that others will see their mistakes, weaknesses, or setbacks, so they create an image that suggests they are always successful. Instead of admitting they're struggling, they pretend everything is going perfectly. Psychology suggests that this behavior often comes from a fear of judgment and a belief that mistakes reduce their value as a person. They may hide failures, exaggerate achievements, or avoid taking risks because they want to protect their image. However, constantly trying to appear successful can prevent real growth. Failure is a natural part of learning and improvement. When people accept their imperfections, they become free to grow, improve, and live more honestly. The cost of living a fake life. The biggest problem with living a fake life is that it comes with a hidden emotional cost. At first, pretending to be more successful, happier, or more confident may seem rewarding because it attracts attention and approval. But over time, maintaining that image becomes mentally exhausting. Psychology suggests that constantly hiding your true self can increase stress, anxiety, and feelings of loneliness. You may begin to wonder whether people genuinely care about you or only about the version you've created. This can make authentic relationships difficult because trust is built on honesty, not appearances. Eventually, the pressure to keep pretending can leave a person feeling trapped in a life they no longer recognize. Real peace doesn't come from convincing others that your life is perfect. It comes from embracing your imperfections and allowing yourself to live authentically, even when it's uncomfortable. Living a fake life may bring temporary attention, but it rarely brings lasting happiness. Psychology reminds us that real confidence isn't built by impressing others, it's built by accepting who we are, flaws and all. The people who experience the deepest peace are often those who no longer feel the need to prove themselves to everyone else. If you recognize any of these behaviors in yourself or someone you know, don't see them as reasons to judge. Instead, see them as an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. Authenticity takes courage, but it's the foundation of meaningful relationships and genuine happiness. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like it and subscribe to Brain IQ Wiser for more psychology videos that reveal the hidden reasons behind human behavior. Share it with someone who might benefit.